All right, so we got 6x6 that we cut in half. So these are both 48 inches tall. Again, these posts right here are 40 inches above the stairway. So that, I think, now that's probably, that might be more, not sure. At any rate, so we put those in. We put one in over here. This is on the inside of the stairway. These are on the outside, so that, because that's on the outside and this is on the outside. So we'll string some long 2x4s, some 20-foot 2x4s here to make a railing. And then I put a cross beam across here that these runners, my other two runners, are going to set on, and a cross beam across there where that's going to set on. And then I've also marked where those runners are going to go, and I've got some screws that come in on the back side that are going to screw through there and hold those on, in addition to these cross beams holding it in place to make it easier to put it into place. All right, so we got all our runners on there. We needed to do a little bit of adjustment because, like this runner right here, when we got done cutting it, it kept binding on the saw because the board had tension on it. And when we got done, it was like a sawback, sway back horse. I mean, it's curved a lot. And so what I had to do is cut some notches out here to make this fit. Hopefully when we put all our treads on, everything will kind of line up, but I'm thinking it won't, because I can see right now that these treads are at different heights. If I look straight down, I can see that this one, and this one are level, but that one's not. So I may have to do some shimming, or I don't know what the heck I'm going to have to do to get these straight. I was hoping that just putting the treads on and putting screws on would bring all these up to the same height, and they might. I'll just have to figure that out. But they are not in line with each other at all. You know, this row, this one's low, or this one's low, and then the next row, this one's high, and the third one's low. It's all messed up. But we're going to start putting treads on it anyway and see what happens. Hopefully it'll all come out in the wash. So look at this. I got a 2x12 on here. Look at the gap on that. The other three are good. But remember, this one was the one that was real bowed when I cut it. The saw kept binding because it had so much tension on it. It was wanting to warp. But so that one there, it's way low. Yeah, I move it up and it's way low up there too. So we're just gonna have to hope that putting screws in it all the way up and down will bring it in line with the other three runners, which are in pretty good shape. But this lumber here, I guess maybe just because all the knots or something, but it just bowed really bad after we cut it. All right, so we got our treads on, we got our treads on. I've got 2x8s tacked on here, and you can see looking down, I need to custom cut a piece because it's wider than a 2x4 in here, but it's skinnier than a 2x6. So I have to take a 2x6 and rip a little bit off of it to finish these treads up. And then we just got a temporary handrail up here, and then we got one section of decking here put on, and we'll get the rest of that decked out there. But that's kind of where we're at for the moment. But that gives us access to our mezzanine. That's 720 square feet of additional floor space for the barn to home conversion. All right, it's what is it, the 5th? It is 6. It is 7th. It is 7 February 2025. I just got done painting this. That back section there has 2 coats. This stuff here just has 1 coat. The trademark on the flooring bleeds through pretty bad. You can see those dark spots there with just one coat. So, but we got 2 coats on half of it, 1 coat on the rest of it, and we'll get the other coat on tomorrow. Got the platform here painted, and so tomorrow I'll probably work on getting the rest of the boards on these stairs so that you can't step off of them and down into nothing. But that's our progress for the day. All right, it is 8 February. We got our second coat of paint on the mezzanine here and our first coat of mud. We've already been tracking stuff up. We also put these shelves together. These are 7-foot tall shelves. And I got 2 here, 2 over there, and we got plenty of room for more of those. I've got a crazy amount of shelves. As a matter of fact, there's just the pallet of uprights and stuff for all the shelves. I got a whole pallet full of shelves. The other thing that I did today was I got the second board on the stairs so that way you don't you can't misstep and fall through there. Basically what I did was I took a 2x6, ripped just about an inch or so off of it, and fit those on there so that now I got my 12-foot wide stairs. You see I got my table saw over there, and those are the trimmings that I took off a 2x6. A 2x4 was not wide enough, so yeah, I used up a bunch of 2x6s to make those. Anyway, that's where we're at for the day. All right, it is 9 February, and I got some more shelves put up. We got 3 rows, 2 each, so we got 6 on this side. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3 rows, 2 shelves each, so 6 on this side, so 12 so far. I moved this table up here. I got a chair I'm gonna put here, and this would be my working surface. And of course we got our beer cans, totes up here. These are all spaced out for beer can totes. I brought a few out here to get my spacing right. And then this top shelf here will be for like flats of beer flats of beer cans or totes laid on their side or whatever I want to store there. And then of course we got some storage up here on top on this end. Of course this end down here is no bueno for storage because we're right to the ceiling. So not going to be storing anything there. And then I had to drop these shelves over here just 1 rung. You can see how that shelf, there's this shelf right here. You can see how this shelf right here is just 1 rung lower because of this cross member, right here that goes along. So I had to make an adjustment for that, but otherwise everything's going well.